All right, 5-3 loss in the United 8 championship game. You guys had some opportunities, especially later in the game, just couldn't quite capitalize on enough of them to come out on top.
Yeah, like I said, I just think that we did, the little things right. And, I knew we was coming to this with starting some young guys on the mound, and they had their ace on the mound. So I knew we sort of had to be perfect, doing the little things right. And, we got ourselves in a hole by not doing that. I thought we had some scoring opportunities earlier, and, just didn't capitalize on the situation.
Yeah. What was Reed doing that kept you guys? You had some hits, but couldn't get the timely hit.
He's a good pitcher. I mean, he pounded the strike zone, throwing a fastball and a curveball for a strike. So anytime you got a pitcher throwing 2 pitches for a strike, that makes it tough.
Yep. 6th inning, a 2-on-1 out, and that ball was smoked and caught by the third baseman. I mean, if that gets in the corner, the game's probably tied.
Yeah, exactly. Like I said, that was a big play. I thought, you get that, we tied up, and you never know what happens after there. So, like I said, they made the plays when they needed to, and so they came out on top.
Yeah, a couple mistakes in the 2nd inning when they scored 3 runs. Those were all unearned.
Yeah.
Obviously, that would turned out to be huge.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Like I said, just defensively, I thought earlier in the game, we, let them score some runs that they shouldn't have scored, and we knew we couldn't let that happen if we were going to win the ball game. So,
yeah. Jace came in and pitched some huge innings for you in relief. What did you see from him tonight?
Yeah, like I said, that we started started a freshman, then came in with a freshman. And I told him, conference championship game with 2 freshmen on the mound, and they only give up 5 runs. They kept us in the game, and we had an opportunity to tie it up. So you can't be mad at what them guys did. I thought they did an excellent job.
Yeah. And then still should be in the state playoffs when the pairings come out. Won't be as high of a seed as it would have been obviously if you'd have won tonight, but still a chance to hit the reset button and wherever it is in the first round. Go into that game with an opportunity.
No, yeah, like I said, that's why I just told him. Hopefully we're getting in there. We'll wait and see Monday, but you can't win it if you don't get in. So we got just as good a chance as anybody else. So we'll see what happens.